here we go. This is The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom Mr. Aonuma gameplay demonstration. Let's get it. I'm excited.
Hello everyone. I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series.
Konnichiwa, Aonuma-san.
First, I have some news. Development on The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is now complete.
Ooh, finished.
Thank you very much for waiting.
Hopefully didn't have to crunch too hard for that.
Many of you are looking forward to this game, and we've released a few trailers so far.
Give us a demo. Go on, give us a demo.
Although it'll just be a brief glimpse, I'm going to actually play the game for you all today and show you what it's like.
I'm hoping to see the new mechanics, like the vehicles and stuff like that.
Let's begin.
Using all of the ancient technology. That'll be cool.
Here we are in the land of Hyrule. Like The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, there's a vast world to explore. Of course, it's not just the same world as is. It's changed in many ways. If we talk about all of the changes today, we'll run out of time, so we hope you'll seek them out for yourself.
I'm intrigued to know whether the world has expanded or whether it's just altered. You know what I mean?
In this game, the vast world of Hyrule reaches high into the sky. You'll notice some landmasses floating up there. We call them Sky Islands.
Simple, but it does the job.
You're probably wondering something. How do you get to the Sky Islands when they're so high up?
Well, we've seen that weird water drop thing, haven't we? The thing that, like, takes you up.
If we take a look... Oh, something's falling from the sky. Do you see it?
Yeah,
I wonder what that is. Let's head over to it.
Puddle. Is this the archway that you go under when you first try to go to
where the object fell.
Kakariko Village? I think it is.
Here it is. Okay, let's use one of Link's new abilities. If you do this on the rock that just fell...
Interesting, a rewind mechanic.
It started rising.
Oh, no.
This power is known as recall, which
my fear of heights could never. No.
Since I just used recall on the fallen rock, I can now rise into the sky.
Absolutely not.
We're a lot closer to the Sky Islands. Let's
so the animation from the trailer made it seem as though we were going to come up some kind of water drop thing. Maybe they just ditched that.
Sky Islands floating here too.
Maybe they got rid of it.
I made it.
But not only that, it's going to be cool the fact that we have this rewind mechanic, and I'm almost certain that they'll use it inside of shrines and stuff like that. It'd be interesting to see what they do with shrines, because if you've gone through and completed them all and got all the seeds and things like that, like how does that work canonically moving forward?
There are lots of ways to reach the Sky Islands, so we hope you'll try a few different methods.
Is that a new dragon? I don't remember one being quite that big.
Now we're on a slightly bigger Sky Island. Just like on the surface, there are several man-made structures. Some trees are also growing here.
Long hair Link is kind of hot though, right?
You won't see many of those yellow trees on the surface, though. Let's walk around for a bit.
I do wonder if this is going to be almost a bit... it kind of reminds me of the game like Growing Up. You remember that? I love that game, by the way. You play as that bot and you just infinitely go upwards until you get back.
There's a branch on the ground.
So sick.
When you find something like this, you should pick it up. It might come in handy later. Let's continue. Oh, something's there. This is a brand new enemy called a construct. We'll fight it using the branch we just picked up. Ah, the branch...
Wait, hold on. Just, I'm curious. Is it a case of... If they basically done the Aether from Minecraft, where you can have like diamond gear, full, you know, sharpness 5 or whatever, but as soon as you go up to the Aether realm, then, you know, an Aether stick is going to be stronger than a diamond sword would have been. Is that what they've done here, do you reckon? Like, if you use some badass sword from the ground level, do you think it would actually...
It's broke. Not good, not good.
Do you reckon that's what it's going to be like?
Get another branch and...
Like, all, like, land-ridden gear is just useless against these.
We defeated it. Moving on.
God, I hope not.
We've now explored more of this Sky Island. As expected, fighting with just a branch won't get us very far. Also, this branch is almost broken. So here's another one of Link's new abilities. If we use this branch and the rock over here, and do this...
You can siphon...
Look! We can stick them together. We created a makeshift hammer.
Literally made a Minecraft shovel. God, we've got Minecraft crafting recipes.
This is called fuse.
Nice.
You can stick objects together to create new weapons with various effects.
So good.
Let's take on another construct with this fused weapon.
Oh, man. Tell you what, I'm watching this in 1080p.
We're dealing with two of them
visual
at
quality
once.
is not hot. It looks blurry as hell. Look at that. He swings it around like it's nothing.
The weapon's attack has definitely improved.
See, the thing is I'm all for fuse, but I feel as though they should break it down into the smaller parts. Like, that thing just kind of went whoop, and like became smaller. Like, why not? Like, if you're able to manipulate it and stuff like that, why would you not just make it into a sword or more of a hammer shape? You know what I mean?
The other
I'd rather have to break the rock first and then do it.
branch broke, but this weapon has much better
It went from being a
durability.
boulder to being like a rock.
You can do all sorts of things by experimenting with the fuse ability.
That was a long stick, jeez.
You can fuse two weapons, for example. If we take this long stick and fuse it with a pitchfork,
Long stick.
we can create a weapon with a much longer attack range.
Stick!
With this, we don't have to get too close to enemies, and we can
What's it called? Is it called pole vaulting?
safely attack from a distance.
That is wild. I like it.
You can also
I'm
fuse
into it.
arrows with materials in your inventory. For instance,
Wait, what?
try fusing this leaf to an arrow.
No, don't use the leaf. Use the meat. I want a meat arrow. Come on.
Fuse an ice elemental material to an arrow, and you can freeze faraway enemies.
Sick. I'm down for that.
Very useful.
Do you realize how cracked the MLG like Lionel kills are going to be? They were mental enough already in just the base game, but now with this, oh my
In
god!
addition,
I hope that if you put a piece of meat on an arrow and just shoot it at a butt, that it just makes a proper like a proper slap sound.
let's
Really
see.
juicy.
Ah, there's a bird flying around.
Oh, poor bugger.
If you're out hunting, you might feel that aiming with an arrow is too difficult. Apparently, my eyes can't track fast-moving objects as of late, so my shots rarely land. So, at times like these, here's an eyeball you can get by defeating monsters. Fuse it to an arrow and...
Oh
Look,
my
it
god!
honed in on the target.
That's so good.
Let's try this on another bird.
Oh yeah.
I'll just
I wonder
fire
what
in
kind
that
of
general
range that
direction.
has on it.
It's very simple.
Wow, it really is kind of OP though.
Depending on what you stick together, the fuse ability could also be beneficial for hunting.
Now, could you whack a Kisai on a ancient arrow, perchance?
I fused a mushroom to my shield.
Just cause.
Now, you're probably wondering if this has any use. Well, this mushroom is actually a puff shroom. Let's fight an enemy with this.
Oh my god. What's the recoil going to be like?
Blocked with the shield. Okay, there's smoke now. The enemy's lost sight of Link, so... attack! Even if
Sick.
you struggle with combat, you can take down enemies using similar methods.
Nice.
In the previous game, you'd usually get powerful weapons by defeating strong enemies. But in this game, fusing even the weakest weapon with something else could turn it into a useful weapon.
That straight up just looks like a massive marshmallow, doesn't
There are
it?
even more gameplay options for sticking things together. Let me demonstrate. Some of the Sky Islands even have rivers. We'll want to cross this one, but swimming across it, well, the river's too wide for that. We need a boat.
By the way, that icon
Of
just
course,
above
there
me there,
isn't
that
anything
red
that
hand,
resembles
looks
a boat around
creepy as
here.
anything.
So,
Right, we're
we'll
gonna make
lift up this
boats.
log and attach it to a second log.
Ah.
Let's do one more.
Oh, it even puts like some weird magical goo
We'll
between
bring
it.
this over here and attach a third log.
I wonder whether it does have to be like rigid hitboxes or whether it's a slightly more grid-based system where you can actually maneuver.
It's a
things.
makeshift raft. This is another new ability called Ultrahand. Even though the logs are currently attached, they can be detached. Let's modify the shape of the raft.
Ah, you can move them off center.
You
a
can
bit.
always attach things or detach them like this.
Sweet. I mean, why have they bothered calling this Ultrahand? Why not just also call it Fuse?
Now, if we put this on the water, it's made of wood,
And this
so the
Ultrahand is
buoyancy
just...
will keep it afloat.
Wait, hold on. You very casually floated over that rotate. That was a nice axis to move it. Oh, look at that. You got like X and Y that you can just shimmy with.
So the buoyancy will keep it afloat.
No way.
We've made a simplified version of a boat.
You've made an F-Zero car is what you've made.
However, it won't move in its current state, so
The thing
we'll
is,
need
it's
something
nothing
to...
about this is like incredibly innovative. It's just nice to have it in the Zelda realm. You know what I mean? Like I'm seeing people in chat saying about like Gmod and stuff like that.
propel it forward.
There's nothing about it that's crazy new. It's just it looks.
There's
looks
something
satisfying.
here. Let's try hitting it. Oh, wind. It's blowing wind.
And that battery is going fast.
Looks like we found a fan. Why don't we try attaching it?
Mate,
We'll
if
attach
that
another
fan is that
one.
powerful, Link is about
This
to
should make the
take
boat well
off. No,
balanced.
don't do a second one. I don't think Link's designed for this kind of G-force. Is he ready for this?
Okay, they're attached.
Oh,
All
mate,
right, let's
hold
try moving
on.
the boat. Hey, it's moving.
Oh, come on. I was
It's
expecting like
sailing
a...
pretty fast with the wind
You
from
know
the
what I mean?
fans.
Oh, my God.
Since we added 2 fans, we should be able to cross the river in no time. All right, we reached the other side.
All right. Keep on rolling, baby.
In the most recent trailer, we showed
Look at
scenes
that.
of Link riding a large car and a flying machine. Those vehicles actually aren't in the game from the start. Instead, you'll be able to freely craft them on your own. There are all sorts of objects you'll come across in this game.
Wait, does that go
And
up?
depending on how you use your imagination, you can do a lot with them. So, try crafting different things and explore this world at your leisure.
No way.
There are even more
God, I hope you get the glider early, because otherwise, falling to my death is going to be a consistent issue.
new abilities. Take this building over here. Okay, watch this.
That's
Look,
the ability I
I
saw.
passed right through the ceiling.
Yeah, that's the ability that I saw in the trailer, which I thought was our way of getting to the Sky Island. They kind of bait and switched us on that.
Look, I passed right through the ceiling. This new ability is called Ascend. If you're in a place with a ceiling, you can go through
I'm glad they made that distinction.
to the floor above you.
Speedrunners are going to eat that up. They're going to
There
find the
are
weirdest
some
spots to
restrictions,
do it.
but what's great about this ability is that as long as there's a ceiling, you can use it anywhere.
Oh, no.
For example, this place has a cave with a hill right above it. If we use the ability here,
Jeez.
come on, keep going.
I wonder if there's
Okay.
I wonder if there's a maximum distance for how far you can no clip.
We
know what I
emerged
mean?
at the top of the hill.
What it should be, right? The trade-off should be, because I'm going to pop that if I'm ever in trouble inside of like a cave or something. The trade-off should be the thicker the surface that you have to traverse through, the longer you have to channel the ability in the first place. So if you just try popping it all of a sudden whilst you're under fire, you shouldn't just be able to go, oh, soz guys, I'm in the rock. Like, there should be a bit of a give and take to it. You know what I mean? There should be a cast time.
In the previous game, you had to use stamina to climb a mountain. But in this game, if there's a mountain with a cave like this one, you can now get to the top without having to climb all the way up. Here's
could be
another example.
abused so
Imagine
hard.
you're stuck in a cage. If it's got a ceiling, you know what to do, right? Exactly. Oh, there's another construct.
I feel like this will be a later
It seems to
ability
be
that we
holding a
acquire.
strange weapon. Some enemies are equipped with fused weapons, so battles will play out a bit differently from the previous game.
I'm digging it.
Ah!
Buy
it
my
blew me
home!
away with wind.
Would you like to
Looks
buy
like
a
it's got
home?
some sort of
The
fan.
first thing you need is a door. Here you go. Come on in, neighbor.
Ah! I got pushed off! Oh well, let's just return to the surface.
Do you reckon the glider opens up
You can
automatically?
quickly descend
before
from the
too
sky
far?
to the surface like this. It feels so good. In the sky, you'll be able to look out across the land. You can also search for destinations that pique your interest. Once you've chosen your destination, you can speed things up, like this.
Oh my god, it's Fortnite. We're dropping, boys. Where we landing? Tillet Towers, here we
Let's
go.
dive into this river.
Let's go. Somebody is going to make tilted towers inside of this by fusing doors and stuff like that within 3 hours of the game dropping.
And we're back on the
100%. Wait, hold on. Let me just rewind that ever so slightly. Where is it? Battle bus jump sound. Let's just play that in. Let's see how that feels. Where is it? Here we go. Right, ready for it? Yeah. Wait. Stop playing automatically. Go back. Hold on. Here we go.
Once you've chosen your destination, you can speed things up, like this. Let's dive into this river.
Kind of fits, right?
And we're back on the surface.
Oh my god.
There are still so many things I'd like to show you, but let's leave it at that for now. What did you think? Some of Link's new abilities were updated from the previous game. I'm sure some of you watching me play were thinking, wait, if you could do that, then maybe you could do this too.
You'd be right.
In this game, you can do a lot of things just by thinking about what's even possible. There's still a lot of new gameplay, mysteries, and encounters we couldn't show today, but they're all jam-packed into this unfamiliar Hyrule, and we hope you'll use your imagination to explore it. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.
Arigato! Good stuff, dudes. Well, I'm not surprised by anything, if I'm completely honest. The fusing and everything was kind of a given based on those vehicles that we saw, but I guess the range of customizability is the thing that's got me quite excited. So there you are. Love that. Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, there's a little bit after it. Sorry. Oh, of course, OLED. There we go. We had thought it, right? We had thought it. That's a nice looking Switch as well. Yeah. Oh my god, it's like gold and green as well. It's basically my channel colors. I guess I'm more yellow and green, but still. Do you reckon that's like bumpy on the back? Oh, that's a nice dock. You got a pretty nice dock there, kid. Kid? No, not kid. Jesus, no. You got a pretty nice dock, person of age. There we go. To be honest, I'll even take the carry case. Oh, that Pro Controller's kind of sweet as well. Well, there you go. Digging it. What did you reckon? I think it looks pretty sick, if I'm honest. I'm looking forward to it. How long we got to wait? Like a month and a half? That's not that long. FBI, open up!